Hey Kings of Dragons, Dragon King 551, and today we're going to do one about a topic that I've held off on for a long time. We're going to take it back a year, but we're going to talk about this day and age where I don't like social media or just sports media in general anymore because people don't stay objective with their opinions or are objective with anything they do. They are not objectively right all the time and stuff, and they don't do stuff that's objective anymore. This happens with people with, obviously, I'm going to bring this up for a second, video games and Black Ops, where people do not um, play objective in that game anymore, and they're all about, oh, getting a cool clip or doing this or doing that. And that's a problem in gaming. Then you look at people on TikTok, such as Soups. Yes, I'm talking about him because he will come up with the stupidest reason why the show of Marvel is not good. It's not a good show because Captain Marvel didn't make an appearance in Miss Marvel as a cameo and stuff. Oh wait, now it's the greatest show of all time and stuff because Captain Marvel was in it in the final episode in a at the end in a cameo scene and stuff. It's just so stupid with that objective crap and stuff because no one stays objective. And this takes it back to me for a couple of things. So first off, let me just say this. Always loved how they talked about Michigan football and basketball. And somehow we kept shocking them and shutting them up left and right out here. Keep doubting keep doubting at your own risk. You need to shut up and sit down because the more you doubt us, the more you talk badly about us, the more we're gonna punch you in the mouth and stuff. What happens when you talk too much? You get punched into the mouth. And the problem with this social media for me and the sports media world is that in the sports media world, no one stays objective anymore. For me, if I was on college game day and stuff, or just making my picks on a game day type thing, I'm obviously going to stay with my ride or die right behind me on my wall, and I'm going to pick Michigan in those scenarios, regardless that the team is favored by a million and stuff. I'm not going to pick my rival, even though they're the better team, because I'm going to be loyal to it. So it's okay to have that somewhat of that bias and narrative and stuff, where Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard are obviously going to pick the Michigan Wolverines because they played there and stuff, or they're loyal to that team and everything, and they're going to make that pick. So I have no problem with you being that way. If Pat McAfee or Dude Perfect type players are going to pick Texas A&M over this or going to pick a team depending on where they want to go, I have no problem with that. The thing that I have a problem with is now 2023. So the scandal happens, everything happens. I'm just rolling with the punches. I'm just laughing at the stupid stuff, the witch hunt nonsense and everything. And I just laugh at it and I just go, huh, okay, there's no punishment because no punishment happened in anything. And, okay, Jim Harbaugh gets suspended for the last three toughest games of the season, a humbling win against Maryland, a great win against Penn State, and then they go play Ohio State at home. So the thing here is the media is like, all right, now Jim Harbaugh has to win these last three games as not the coach. Sharon Moore's got to win these last three games and show that it's not a fluke. They got to win out. Okay, so they go 12-0, right? Okay, and I'm tired of talking about this, but this is just where I just hate the sports media. So they go 12-0. They go to the Big Ten Championship. They shut out Iowa 13-0, 26-0. And the funny thing is that some of these teams changed their scheme and shuffled in plays, but it just didn't matter. They shuffled in plays from the sideline 49-0 against Michigan State. It didn't matter. So they go on, they go win out, they go 13-0, right? Now we got to go play two final games, right? We go play against one of the greatest coaches of all time. We get it to overtime. We win 27-20 and stuff. And it's not a fluke. The media was like, oh yeah, if Alabama beats Michigan, then it's a fluke. All right, so we beat them. It's 14-0. Now we go into the final game in the final four-team format. The Big Ten came in and won in the first ever four-team format. The Big Ten comes in again as Michigan and destroys Washington in the Pac-12 and says, bye Pac-12, bye freaking four-team format. the story, the Cinderella story, the story, the happy ending happens. Michigan closes it out. They go 15-0. Shut the hell up, media. We got it. We won out. It's not a fluke. We won our national championship. But then something miraculous happens. This is where everything changes. Michigan wins. They go celebrate their parade. Not even 24 hours, articles start blowing up. People on TikTok and YouTube Live, people are going crazy out here. I got media people going left and right. I'm watching on Instagram Live, I'm watching on YouTube Live, TikTok Live. People are freaking the F out and saying Michigan's national championship should be removed. That is a tainted national championship. That is a tainted, it's going to be an asterisk next to it. And it is a tainted national championship. So the whole scandal didn't piss me off. I just rolled with it. What pissed me off was the media that fed into it and the sports media world, where I got so aggravated with them because you're telling us that we have to win out. We win out. Then you switch on a dime so easily and have this whole entire, I hate to say it like this because it's because people actually have this condition, but a bipolar effect where you quickly changed your mood from happy to angry and literally just start yelling at them. But you know what? At the end of the day, how are you going to take it away? We saw them win on the field. We saw them win against Alabama. We saw them win against Washington. What are you gonna do? I saw it on national TV. You gonna delete it somehow off the internet or something? No, everyone has clips of them winning the national championship, so it doesn't matter. They won, and that's where it just pisses me off because the media in this day and age of sports does not keep themselves objective anymore. And those are my thoughts on the sports media world. I hate sports media now. I hate them with a passion. I think that sometimes fans have a better take on stuff. I remember doing some of my takes on YouTube and TikTok, and I had some fans saying, yeah, we got to hold the refs accountable in that Alabama-Michigan game. It was terrible. They didn't call calls. And, sometimes you got to let them play. And at the end of the day, I think that sometimes fans have better takes than what we see as sport analysts on shows and stuff, and how stupid they can be to switch from one way to the next. But that's all I got for you guys. So until next time, don't forget to stay radical. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on the sports media world.